She said she got the proof. This is my first time actually reading the text, and I just feel like this is beneath me. You said blank if we... That's what that says. And now you going back on your word after I signed the release form for Cannon. I take you back to court. Don't play with me. You didn't ask me to cash app you no extra money towards the rent. I just did it out of the kindness of my heart because I knew you were behind trying to help you. That wasn't no extra money. That was what you're supposed to be giving me anyway, since we agreed to whatever the number is.
Kirk Frost is, yet again, at the center of controversy as rumors swirl that he's been unfaithful to Rasheeda with Jasmine. It's almost unbelievable, but here we are. Rasheeda, who has endured so much already, is once again facing a scandal involving Jasmine. This time, sources say Jasmine might be expecting Kirk's child. Just when it seemed as though Rasheeda and Kirk had moved past their issues, fresh drama has everyone talking. Fans are starting to wonder if they're trapped in a cycle that will never end. After all the heartbreak and betrayal that Rasheeda has forgiven over the years, this feels like the final straw. This explosive development has left Rasheeda at a crossroads, and it seems she might be ready to end things once and for all.
I ain't trying to do shit. You already know I'm not. Like when, where, how, when.
So where the rest of the text messages at so I can find out this information about what y'all agreed to? Why are your text messages deleted?
What you mean? I don't even know what the was being said. I was frustrated. I might have thought about and I don't know if I sent same day, the next day, I sent the money and did what I needed to do. That's it. I ain't do nothing else.
If you've followed Kirk and Rasheeda's journey, you'll know it has been anything but smooth. Their relationship, on full display on Love Hip Hop Atlanta, has shown them grappling with both personal and public challenges. Over the years, fans have watched Rasheeda endure Kirk's betrayals, determined to keep her family together despite the humiliation. Her loyalty and patience have won her admiration from viewers, but this new scandal with Jasmine might be a breaking point. Rasheeda has previously forgiven Kirk multiple times, but with rumors of Jasmine's potential pregnancy, this betrayal feels especially devastating. This time, Rasheeda seems exhausted, as if her ability to forgive has finally run out. Upon learning of Jasmine's alleged pregnancy, Rasheeda was understandably devastated. After all, she has repeatedly given Kirk the chance to prove himself and rebuild their relationship. Standing by him through countless affairs and public scandals, Rasheeda has been the epitome of resilience. Yet now it seems she's finally ready to move on. Instead of taking responsibility, however, Kirk is reportedly casting himself as the victim, claiming he's been unhappy in his marriage for a long time. Fans see through his excuses, though, recognizing them as attempts to sidestep accountability. Rasheeda, meanwhile, appears worn down, and fans believe this may be the last straw. She seems prepared to walk away, leaving behind the lies and deceit that have plagued her marriage.
That posting things on Instagram probably isn't the most grown thing to do. All I've ever wanted was this kind of communication that I'm having with Rasheeda. And up until now, Kirk has painted her out to be the bad guy. And I'm not buying.
When rumors about Jasmine's pregnancy spread online, the response was overwhelming. Fans flooded social media with reactions, many expressing disappointment and frustration over Kirk's actions. On Reddit, one user commented, "Kirk destroys everything good in his life because he's bored." Another added, "Rasheeda deserves better," and it's clear Jasmine doesn't mind disrupting their family. Support for Rasheeda was strong, with many encouraging her to finally leave the relationship. Comments like, "Rasheeda, you've given him enough chances, it's time to choose yourself," reflect fans' desire to see her prioritize her own happiness. The show of support is enormous, with fans urging her to reclaim her life and move forward without Kirk. Rasheeda's story is one of both resilience and heartbreak. Throughout her marriage, she's shown an incredible ability to forgive. Every time Kirk has hurt her, she's looked for ways to rebuild and keep peace in the family. But forgiving someone for repeating the same mistakes isn't easy and can wear down even the strongest person. Rasheeda has given Kirk multiple chances, hoping each time he would change. However, with every betrayal, forgiveness has become more challenging. Now, she seems ready to focus on herself and her children, understanding that her own happiness should come first. Leaving a marriage of 20 years isn't easy, but Rasheeda may finally be at a point where she's ready to choose her well-being over a relationship that continually brings pain. The big question now is whether Rasheeda will file for divorce. Reports indicate that she's giving it serious thought, although no official decision has been announced yet. Ending a marriage is complicated, especially with children, shared businesses, and years of history to consider. Fans have watched her endure so much and know how tough it is to let go of such a long-term commitment. But this decision is about more than just Kirk. It's about Rasheeda reclaiming her identity and starting a new journey for herself. This might be the pivotal moment she's needed, though fans can only speculate until she makes an official statement.
The deal.
Honestly, let me say this. Me and you haven't really had any type of communication like this ever before. Feel like maybe me and you need to open up a communication line instead of me and him. Maybe it will be better that way.
You just told me my husband trying to you, and then you telling me you
Okay.
want to.
When the rumors of Jasmine's pregnancy hit social media, the reaction was intense. Fans flooded online platforms with their thoughts, many expressing anger and frustration at Kirk's behavior. On Reddit, a user posted, "Kirk ruins everything he is just because he's bored." Another user commented, "Rasheeda deserves better," and Jasmine obviously doesn't care about wrecking their family. It's clear that fans are siding with Rasheeda, with numerous comments encouraging her to finally end the relationship. They want her to prioritize her own happiness, with many posting messages like, "Rasheeda, you've given him enough chances, now it's time to choose yourself." The outpouring of support has been overwhelming, as fans urge her to reclaim her life and move on from Kirk. Rasheeda's story has been one of resilience, but it's also a story of heartbreak. Throughout her marriage, she has shown an extraordinary ability to forgive. Each time Kirk has hurt her, she has looked for ways to rebuild and bring peace to her family. However, forgiving someone for the same mistake repeatedly is not easy, and it takes a toll on even the strongest person. Rasheeda has given Kirk chance after chance after chance, hoping he would finally change. But with each new betrayal, the burden of forgiveness grows heavier. Now, it seems she's ready to focus on herself and her children, recognizing that her own well-being is more important than clinging to a marriage that continually brings pain. Walking away from a 20-year marriage is no small feat, but it appears Rasheeda has finally reached a point where she is prepared to do what's best for her own happiness. The question now is, will Rasheeda file for divorce? Reports indicate that she is seriously considering it, though no official announcement has been made. After all, ending a marriage isn't just about walking away. With children, shared businesses, and a lengthy history, Rasheeda has a lot to consider. It's a complicated decision that involves not only leaving a partner but also choosing a new path for herself. Fans have seen her endure so much, but they also know how difficult it is to let go of a long-term relationship. This decision is about more than just Kirk, it's about Rasheeda reclaiming her identity and setting her own course for the future. Though she has faced incredible challenges, this may be the turning point she needs. Until an official statement is made, though, fans can only speculate. Meanwhile, Kirk's response has only added to the public's frustration. His claim that he's been unhappy in the marriage seems like yet another attempt to dodge responsibility for his actions. After years of infidelity, Kirk's choices have left an indelible mark on his marriage, and fans aren't buying his excuses. People are ready to see Rasheeda prioritize herself and walk away from a relationship that has caused her repeated heartache. So, what do you think? Should Rasheeda finally break free from Kirk's betrayal, or do you believe there's a chance for reconciliation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.